Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm doing another body doubling video, because, as you can see, my desk needs some help. So, join me while I just do some cleanup and yapping. Please excuse the poor camera angles or whatever, I have not done this in a while. It has been a long time since I've done a YouTube video. Let's get started. Alrighty, I'm going to start with this desk. So, thankfully, it's not the worst, but it's a lot of stuff I've just put off putting away. Honestly, I made a to-do list for myself before I started this, so hopefully I can actually complete some of the tasks. I'm not going to be able to complete absolutely everything, I know that for sure, but I'm going to try. So, I've also had a decently long day at work, so I just want to get myself bit more organized and try to get on better habits and routines and hopefully try to post some more content on YouTube. Crossing my fingers I can actually manage to pull that off for myself. So I think just what I'm going to start with is making basic categories. A lot of this stuff does actually have places to go, but it's not all in this room. I have different storage stuff set up in different parts of my house for assorted craft supplies and stuff like that, so trying to deal with this. My in-progress drag wig. I finally got a styrofoam head, so I'll probably do a video later on talking about this, but I haven't worked on it in quite some time. So, oh my gosh, the meds I didn't realize I had. Sweet, that was a happy little discovery. So, let's continue on, because I do have a lot of like the feeding and jewelry making supplies. I do use it. It's just like trying to get myself to put it away is the hard part. So, and just puttering away at stuff is the best you can do, the best you can do. And as a person with ADHD, so I figured making some body doubling content might be helpful for somebody, so that's what I'm trying to do. So, and honestly, I like making content. I haven't been doing it as much this year since my life has been, well, rather hectic. I've had a lot of health stuff happen, and a lot of travel for medical, because being from the Northwest Territories, we don't have any really large hospitals or anything like that. We have a pretty decent-sized regional hospital, but that is a 7-hour drive away / 45-minute flight for me, so. And we do have a health center in my community, but it's pretty small, and we don't do any specialist stuff like rheumatology or anything like that. So it's a way smaller overall system up here, so a lot of the times you have to go south. So I had to go south, I think it was 3 times in 4 weeks, and I got a sinus infection and I got sick during that time, which was not fun. That was my February, yeah, so honestly I'm so happy I haven't had to travel for medical in a while. I will say phone appointments are okay, and up here phone appointments are quite common, like telehealth or just even the doctor calls your cell phone. Pretty common up here, so it's just something. If you're from down south, it's like, oh yeah, we have like 4 massive hospitals in the city. It's like, we just have a small health center kind of thing. Like, my community only has 2,500 people in it, and it's a very remote community. It's at the end of a highway, so there's not a ton of people here, and not a lot of resources, etc. I will say for my community, we do have a lot of good stuff, even though my town is rather small. So, this can go over there, because I gotta make a take downstairs to the kitchen pile. That goes with that. Honestly, this is just the easiest way for me to actually get myself to properly clean up my desk. So, little random ADHD tip: if you need to get something done, record yourself doing it. and whatever capacity you want that to be. Where's my other freaking glue stick? Hey, at least I have another glue stick now. Goes with all my gift tag making stuff. So, I just have like so much stuff everywhere, and it's just like trying to get organized and stay organized is the hardest part for me. So, this is some more wig related stuff. This isn't, but I do have a fair amount of wig related stuff. This goes in my craft closet, so I will be right back. Yeah, I don't think I could handle, with my work schedule, trying to juggle both my work, balancing, taking care of my place, and doing content. That's just something I don't think is feasible for me at this time. So, just taking it slow, step by step, and just overall taking things as they go. So, just trying to make things easier for myself is what I'm trying to go for. Alright, all this wig stuff. Honestly, like right now, I'm putting all of my wig stuff in a pile. It's kind of behind camera, but I'm gonna like get it more organized, because like it's kind of just been sitting here on this pile in this corner for ages. So, and I'm gonna try my best to get stuff back together and make it so I can actually work on my drag wig. So, and I'll hopefully do a video on it at some point. No guarantees, just doing my best to get by, you know? That's how life is these days. And another reason I'm doing content is now I actually have a phone with a good camera. I have a Z Flip 7, so, which, it's not the best camera in the world, don't get me wrong, but it's a good enough camera for what I do. I'm not professional or anything, I'm just doing this as like a little hobby. I would like to get monetized one day, but I'm not pushing that on myself too hard or anything like that. It's something that's not... Maybe that will be like a 2027 goal, which would be nice. What are you? That goes... Alrighty. That's where my pasties went. Just finding random shit I've been looking for. The things you forget you own. See, these can go back into my storage room. Like, I got a bunch of jewelry secondhand and stuff like that. And I was really going to take these apart to make the little glasses chains that I'm wearing right now. Pardon my lighting, I do not... The light in here sucks. So, I'm just making, like, a gathering spot for stuff that needs to go certain places. See, that goes with the tools. So, like, you can't see it, but right here on my desk, I have, like, a bunch of different tools and stuff, like pliers, hot glue gun, stuff like that, that I've put to the side for this. Oh, yes, this might, kind of gross, but I started this when I moved in. I just added random fluids to it. It's my brother's old Starbucks Frappuccino. And it's just been growing a little system inside of it. Sorry if that grosses some of y'all out. And then rainbow butt plug, because I got him a sticker booklet thing. And for some reason, one of the stickers, like the blank stickers you could draw, was shaped like this. So, yeah, I just have this. It's a joke. It's purely for the bit, and honestly, I don't care. It's funny. Let's just try and think the unhinged things I've fed it. I know I fed it a Zin. So. But that's my festering jar, so. Is it a little bit unhinged and kind of gross? Yes. Do I care that much? No. It's contained. As long as it doesn't break, it's not a big problem. It's not a problem right now, anyway. Alcohol swabs. actually gotta put this up. My little brother made this for me. I think it's great. I think he did it a couple years ago. It's going on my wall for funsies. There we go. Perry the Platypus is on my wall now. Shout out Perry the Platypus. I need a designated spot for like my safety pins and stuff, but I don't have one right now. But that's okay. This has to go downstairs. I'm kind of like using my bed as an organizing point, but I actually have to make sure I put the stuff away properly. So, I know I'm not going to be able to get absolutely everything off of this, but I'm going to try to tackle the worst of it and just see what I can do, really. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but having some more desk space is nice. I have this cute little painting I did, I think it was back in 2018. That was when I was like 12. I did it while I was in Idaho visiting family friends. And I still really like it. It's like, I just haven't done much for painting lately. I've done some really nice paintings. And I'm eventually going to be working on selling prints and stuff like that, so as soon as I start doing that, I will definitely post on here. And so you guys can check it out if you want to take a look. My paintings are mostly like landscapes or abstract stuff, like particularly relating to the north, because that's where I'm from. Da 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 da. Let's see, a bunch of these cards. I cannot for some reason. Chuck that over there for now, because lots of stuff to deal with and just getting through piece by piece. Actually, I'm going to take these because these are going to be useful for other stuff. They're little sticky label things. So I'm just going to keep those over there, so they are handy. I do not need all of these little caps. Neat. I like have a trash can that's like down right here, so I'm not just throwing trash on the floor like some heathens out there. Alcohol swap pile. Just put my bag of Ziplocs over there. Good start, good start. That goes with the markers. And look at that, I got almost a whole corner clear up of this. I just gotta make sure I put my bedazzling glue with my bedazzling stuff. This has probably been sitting on my desk for like 3 weeks, so I'm happy to get this off. But yeah, it's already looking a lot better. It does look a little bit messier down there. So you can see the chaos, so luckily, this bag is like the same jewelry stuff that this came from, so simple, easy, put that away, and done. So, seeds, I'm gonna put those on top of my grow tent, which is like right there. Note, it is not properly set up yet, so I still have some work to do. Like, honestly, I'm going to leave this tray a little bit of chaos because I don't have the energy to organize it right now, and it's contained, and I'm just gonna remove it and move on with my life. I can deal with this when I have more energy. Awesome. Let's see. Just loose yarn and stuff everywhere. I'm very much of a creative person, but I also have very strong ADHD. And my body is like, you must do. My brain's like, do everything. And I'm like, I don't have the energy for that. But I get halfway and then I don't clean up. So I'm trying to get better at cleaning up, and I'm using the internet to hold me accountable. This is sewing related. Put the safety pins in the same spot. This will go with the rest of my mobility aid stuff. Honestly, I tried cutting one of those wrist things off. Honestly, doesn't do much because it's just that much. Yeah, pardon my really bad lighting. I'm sorry that this is just really awful. Goes down there with that. Also, I bet I'm not the first person to come up with this, but I use my empty prescription bottles to hold seeds, and I just tape the labels onto them, because the envelopes just get wet and they get really annoying really fast, and then I spill my seeds everywhere. So, yeah, it just makes my life easier. Rubber band. I'm just gonna put stationery stuff in its own pile. Honestly, I might just get my desk done and try to do some dishes, because I'm tired. I'm not gonna force myself to do my whole to-do list if I just don't feel up to it. And I usually get a second burst of energy later in the evening anyway. So, we will see. This can get gone. Honestly, I just think I need a little bit of stationery storage up here, which I know I can, which is feasible. I just actually have to move stuff around. And I can almost take the plastic off my windows, because up here in the north it's really cold, and even if you have good windows, putting plastic up over your windows like cuts your heating bill down a lot. So that's what I do at my place. This is drawings. Actually, yeah, just put this with. I am also going to keep some alcohol swabs handy up here, because it's one of the most handy things ever. Stationery hair ties can go over here. Just found some laundry, so yeah, these need a wash. Another thing I need to attempt to do, laundry. Whoops. These can go. Funny story, actually. It's funny, I found these little nail polishes. Sorry, my lighting is absolute ass. But they're extreme wear. Sally Hansen these, and I found these in a hotel behind a nightstand while I was staying there, because I lost my phone or I lost my charger or something, and I was ripping apart the room, and then I just found these behind the stand, and I was like, sweet, no idea how long these have been there, so I adopted them. And it's a really nice red and this purple. I haven't worn them yet, but I want to. I'm almost to a point where I'm happy with this. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm gonna grab a little organizer that I already have and just shove it in the corner there. And I'll put this mirror up on top of it just to make it easier. I got this little organizer at a yard sale. It had like a whole makeup thing on top, but I gave that to my brother because they needed that more and it just worked for them. And I honestly just didn't really like it all that much. Now I have a little bit of storage, so put some whiteout pen, some alcohol swabs, rubber band, I guess. My little cute pop-up calendar, which you can't really see, but honestly, I hate the lighting in this room. It's honestly so crappy, but we make do with what we got around here. So, yeah, I need to hang this. This goes to my glasses case. I don't want these loose, but I am perfect. Let's see if this fits in the drawer. Ha ha ha, it fits. Let's go. So, alrighty, bring these to the other room. I was gonna save this can for a craft, but I kind of fucked it, so this is gonna go recycling. Leave that just in case. Get all this dirt off my table. Alrighty, honestly, I'm pretty happy with this so far. Some of this stuff is just like stuff I'd use in my room, like my can cozy that I crocheted. Just barely had enough yarn for this thing. Chuck this tuck back in there. Oh. Don't fall. Do I have a cable tie? I have a rubber band. That will do. That will do, pig. That will do. It's not very strong, but it's good enough. Doesn't need to be fancy. Grab these glues and put them away. I'm pretty much done with the desk now, which I'm pretty stoked about, because I've been struggling to maintain this and I've been using it a lot, so trying to find a balance can be difficult. And I just have a couple of things I need to bring downstairs. Alrighty, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll show you the end result here. Alrighty, I'm gonna call that the end of the video. I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna go relax and eat some food. And try to get some more stuff done. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. I don't upload super often, so I'd recommend turning them on. Alrighty, I hope you have a great day out there, stay safe, and have a good one.